Hey y'all.
Huh? My man Kurt
It's
shot.
one of them days. It's one of them
Yes,
days.
it is.
It's
My
gloomy.
Oh, Jesus.
It's gloomy.
Oh,
It's
I'll
one
be
of them
glad when I get me a
days.
chair. I'm gonna buy me one next month.
Actually, that's more comfortable than this.
Really?
It really is.
You want to switch?
We can.
Okay, we can switch. Because this damn thing get on my motherfucking nerves. I can't move near nothing. You want up? Come on. Come on. Come on. Put them up, Joseph.
Okay, I'm trying to do this. Hold on. There you go.
Come on. Up. Sit. Behave.
I try to put everything in the description box so I don't have to do it after it's over.
Oh. Good morning, Lawrence and Jessica and Trisha, MJ&J, Monica.
Hey, Love Kings.
Hey, Shar. Hey, Love Kings.
And Josh. Hey, Melissa.
What's going on, Melissa?
Hey, Betty. We are good. It's just a gloomy day today.
It
So.
is. It's good to meet you.
What the hell? Hey, Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne.
Hey, Blogs. Stop being so stubborn. That was your message from Sunrise last night. So let me tell you, because you was knocked out sleep. Am I going to get the dinner I was promised yesterday today?
Yes.
Okay. Because y'all know he sent me to bed hungry. But as y'all see, I made me one on cake. I posted it on the community wall. Don't ask me what I put in it. I put what I felt belonged in the cake. And I put as much as I thought belonged in it. But it actually came out good. It actually came. I was shocked. It actually came out
You
good.
always make good stuff when you
Hey, Charlene. I tagged Charlene on my cake. I said, hopefully it'll come out good. And actually it did. I was surprised that it came out as good as it did. Because when I tell y'all, I didn't measure nothing. I just poured some flour in a bowl and some sugar on top of that and some milk till it looked like it was the right consistency. And then I said, oh, wait, this is my peach cobbler recipe. So I threw some eggs in and a stick of butter.
How many eggs did you throw in?
2 eggs, a stick of butter, and some vanilla.
And flour?
I had put flour in, I had put sugar. I didn't put a lot of sugar. It's sweet, but it's not as sweet as it probably should be because I thought about you. I didn't want to over sugar it because I said he's going to wake up and he's going to taste this. And I know my husband, he was going to eat a lot of it. So I said, no, I'm not going to put too much sugar, just enough. I put all the vanilla that I had because I only had like a speck of vanilla in the bottle. I thought I had more vanilla than that. I was going to make a little icing for the top, but then again, I thought about you, and I said, no, he don't need all of that. So it actually came out good. I was surprised. I was like, oh, I did a good job for not measuring nothing. When I tell you I didn't measure nothing, I didn't measure anything. I just poured flour in a bowl and poured sugar on top of that and just got milk and poured it in until I thought it was the right consistency. Cracked 2 eggs and melted a stick of butter and poured that in there. and it actually came out good.
Oh, well, that's good. I can't wait to taste it.
It actually came out pretty good. I had some this morning with my coffee. That was good. Now with my coffee, it was amazing.
Really? You should have bought me a piece.
Yes, with my coffee, it was amazing.
You making me want to go downstairs and get some.
I tagged Charlene in it. I said, I want Charlene to see my little homemade cake.
Well, you usually
She said it looked good.
You usually make good stuff when you.
It rose because I had self-rising flour. Because if I had to measure salt and baking powder or baking soda, because see, that's the thing I don't know. Is it baking soda or baking powder, or is it different for cake and cookies? I don't know. So I tend to have self-rising flour in the house for when I want to bake something. That way I ain't got to measure stuff
You
out.
probably make one of them dump cakes real good. You ever seen them dump cakes?
My aunt used to, and Gwen used to make those.
Yeah, you probably make them good because you always make good stuff.
Hey,
when you
positive.
experimenting and stuff. You always make good stuff. But then, see, when he go and follow the directions and stuff, and it don't come out the way he wanted to come out, then that's when everything goes flying around in the goddamn kitchen.
Right, and that's why I rather see if I do something on my own and it don't come out right, I don't be as mad as if I'm following directions and it don't come out right. Because if I'm following directions, in my mind, I feel it should just come out right.
My waffle line is still
because I did everything the way I was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just do it on my own, and let's just say the cake didn't rise or it didn't taste good, I wouldn't be mad at it because I'm like, well, I did it on my own. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I was actually quite pleased with my little cake. I was, because it didn't taste like bread. It tasted like a cake. You're going to like it, I'm telling you.
I'm glad.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't even see it.
Let me show you. Hey, Monte. See, I posted Charlene a picture of it before it cooked. And after it cooked. That was before I cooked it, and that was after I cooked it.
It looked dark. Look at the mix. What you do? You put a lot of
no, because you know what I did? Because you didn't like, and I refused to throw it in the garbage. You brought that oat milk.
Oh yeah.
But I used that in it.
Oh, you used oat milk.
I used the oat milk.
Child, that stuff tastes nasty when you drink it on its own.
Because he brought oat milk because he wanted to
But no,
taste
stuff like that is good for
it.
baking, like almond milk and oat milk and stuff like that.
I used the oat milk in the cake. That's probably why it looked dark like that.
Yeah. Because
that oat milk is kind of, it's not light like.
They say oat milk is better for you, especially if you're lactose intolerant and you be making paste.
So I used the oat milk in the cake, and I had to use a lot.
I know y'all saw these beautiful dancer legs this morning. Y'all see these beautiful dancer legs?
Can you move it?
No, child.
After
not
you
too
jumped
much.
up out of the bed?
Woo, child, that cramp got me this morning, girl. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I thought I was going to die. I
was knocked out asleep. All I know is he just screamed, and I'm jumped up. I'm like, what the hell?
I heard him saying, you all right? You all right? The nightmare's over. The nightmare. No motherfucking nightmare. My goddamn leg.
He have nightmares bad. Like, he thinks it's happening for real.
Yeah.
And he reacts. So
I be in him, yeah.
Like, if he's reacting, I thought he was having a nightmare. I was crying in a nightmare. And I'm rubbing his back because he shocked me out of my sleep. I'm like, Tremel, it's over. You awake, you awake, you awake. And he jumped up. I said, oh, God, he going to start sleepwalking. I ain't getting out the bed.
You know, I did that one time. You know, I slept. Now, before I got married, the other relationship that I was in, I used to sleep nude. I never used to sleep with my clothes on, underwear, everything. And I used to sleep, because it's a video out there somewhere, probably. The guy that I was with, I got up and I was sleepwalking, and I was sleepwalking. I slept right out the front door. And this motherfucker videotaped it. I mean, it's not that I'm embarrassed or nothing like that, because, hey, look at all this. Look at you. Y'all think I got cute dancer legs.
Sure.
Yes. Trust me, what I got in between ain't small. Anyway. But he took a video of it. Yeah. But, I can't wait to taste your cake.
it was good.
And thank you guys who, for those that contributed to our sushi lunch yesterday.
Yes,
it was delicious. Oh my God, it was amazing. We sat in the living room, which we very rarely do, and we sushi'd ourselves to death.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed that. I really did. Thank you. Thank you again to the people that contributed to our sushi lunch yesterday. It was delicious.
And you can have some today.
I know we still got some left. I can't wait. Mm-hmm.
He has become a sushi fiend. I love it.
Yes, I love sushi. Yes, and for those of you that haven't tried it, you need to go ahead and try it. It's not what you think it is. It's good. That wasabi though. Woo!
He even ate a piece of sashimi yesterday, and I was shocked.
Yeah, the sashimi was good. I like that.
You like raw salmon?
Yeah, I like that. Well, you know I like salmon.
The red snapper was good.
Yeah, I gotta try it.
I didn't think
already.
he was gonna eat it. The only thing I don't like is they cut theirs really thick. I like it more.
I thought
thin.
it was gonna be more rice.
No, I think
See, he got the menu right there. My boy, my husband.
Sashimi is just the fish by itself.
Oh, that's
like
just
we
the fish
have.
by itself.
The sushi is on a bed of rice.
I thought it was gonna be like that long piece of fish on a bed of rice. Yeah,
right.
That's what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, sashimi is just the fish by itself.
Okay. See, I love rice. Anything with rice on it, I love it. Anything with rice in it, I love it. I grew up on rice. My mother used to cook rice every day with our dinner. She would cook rice every day. I ate rice. Rice with butter, rice with gravy, rice. Child, I was Chinese, honey. And it's amazing.
Did you eat rice with sugar?
No, I did not like rice with sugar. My grandmother used to make all the other kids tea because I grew up in a very large family. I grew up with not only me and my two sisters, but it was me and my other cousins too. I had 10 cousins.
In real life?
I had 10 cousins, so we all used to eat at the table together. And my grandmother would try to make us eat like rice with sugar. And I would tell my grandmother I didn't want that, so she wouldn't make it for me. So I would just have mine with butter. I didn't like stuff like
when I was young, I used to like eggs with ketchup with eggs, but now
I love ketchup with eggs. Yeah, you don't like ketchup with eggs? I love it. You know, just on the side, where Joseph know anything that has a sauce, it got to be on the side. You know that.
Hey, out and about.
Yeah, you know it got to be on the side, and it got to be in a little small cup, or it got to be in a little small bowl, or something like you can't put on my plate.
That night when I made the burger, did I put just enough ketchup on it for you?
Yes.
Cause child, I ain't never seen
I
somebody put a dot of ketchup on a burger.
That's all you need.
No, you don't.
That's all you need.
When you bite into the burger, the ketchup need to be dripping down your
Joseph,
arm.
it don't need to be like that.
It just need to be like the mayonnaise.
Not
in a sandwich.
Uh-uh.
You have to have ketchup dripping down your arm, and then you have to put a little blot of ketchup on the plate so that you can dip the burger.
He pours ketchup. He drowns his French fries in ketchup, and I'm like, well, where's the damn fries at now?
No, I don't drown my fries. I don't do that.
I see you pour all that ketchup.
Not on my fries. I put it on the side, because one thing I don't like is ketchup.
See, I don't like all that stuff. I don't like ketchup all over my plate because it might get into all the other food that's on me.
Oh no, I'll put it on the plate. Like right behind the burger, I'll just squeeze a bunch of ketchup so that when I push the burger together and the ketchup decides to run down my wrist, I'll still have more to dip in the plate and eat it with the burger.
Now, my legs are very legendary, Joseph, but I used to have cute legs.
Hey,
look at them now, they so bony, look.
Well,
I mean, they're still legendary dancer legs, but...
That's because you be trying to eat like you a homeless person.
I don't be trying to eat like I'm a homeless person. I don't have an appetite like I used to.
No, I shouldn't say that. It's the way that you eat. Tremel go 2-3 days picking at stuff or don't want to eat it all, and then all of a sudden, because he ain't ate in a couple of days, now he's starving and want to eat every goddamn thing he see in existence. And it's like, child.
It's my diabetes, though. It's the medication. Like the medication that I used to take. Oh my God, I used to eat every 5 minutes. I used to be, oh God, I was so fat though. I was so fat. But I can't take that medication no more. They won't give me that medication.
I like when you were a little plump.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think I should gain weight?
Well, they don't even know you like this. I know both sides of you.
You really think I should gain some weight?
I like you a little plump. Just like you don't like me skinny. I don't know how I'm going to lose weight, but it's going to happen. One way or another, I'm going to make it happen. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it.
And lose the cheeks. As long as you don't lose the chubby cheeks.
The cheeks are going in.
No. As long as you don't lose the chubby cheeks, we fine. Yes. And speaking of Matt Joseph, if you had done to me what that man did to that woman on divorce court this morning, child,
he turned up.
I would have went and I would have found something, honey. And then you took my damn dog. I went.
But see, I ain't never got to work. If me and Jamel break up, the only reason why he would take Jamel is to hurt my feelings.
I wouldn't even take Jamel, child.
But he already know if he take Jamel,
you can have him. That little mangy dog. You can have his little ass.
It'll be a hot mess. So I ain't even worried about
Jamel. Jamel wouldn't let me take Jamel.
You wouldn't have a moment's peace.
Sure enough, wouldn't.
Because he'll be trying to find me.
Mm-hmm. But no, that man was wrong. Why do men do that? Why? Let me ask you. This is what I don't understand about men. Mm-hmm. And I'm a man and I don't understand it. Why is it a man, right? He could cheat all day, right? He could cheat all day on a woman, and then he come offset. Please forgive me. Oh, I love you. Here's some flowers. Here's a diamond ring. I love you, right? And then let him even think that she cheating. Let him even think that she cheating. He out there having babies and the whole nine, right? And her ass take him back, right? But then if she cheats on him or she have a oops baby, it's over. Oh, the whole world got to come to a goddamn end. Oh, she done cheated on me. She's a slut. She's a whore. She's this. She's that. Why, man? Why? Why y'all do shit like that? Why y'all think? Why do men? Well, I know why. But why do men think they just so Manila white superior to everything? They're supposed to be forgiven for everything. And a woman ain't supposed to be forgiven for nothing.
Well, not just a woman. Men do it to men too.
And then it begs to ask that question that you said earlier. Then tell them about the question that you was going to ask that you said you ain't going to ask. What about women?
When I said, how come it is, then
this is some women.
Before I said everybody, and not all, some
women. Because we have to be very clear on this channel. From now on, we're going to try to be as clear as possible. Before we go into that, though, let's tell them the end result of what happened with that heifer.
So I wake up today and I see we have an Instagram message.
From the heifer.
I didn't even really read the Instagram message.
She's an evil witch.
With the bits and pieces that I caught, in the process of hitting the block button and all of that, was that we're evil, we're full of hate. We tried to make y'all feel like she was wrong, but yet she went on the video and removed all the comments she made. Because I never removed the comments. I told y'all, if y'all wanted to see what she had to say, just go to the video and we'll look at the comments. I never touched the comments. She removed the comments. She even reported the video, but we had already made the video private. And she said some other stuff. Because honestly, I was like, child, where's the block button? Because what I'm not going to do, when I see you want to fight and argue, I'm not going to sit and fight and argue with you.
Yeah, because that's what she was looking for. She was, this is what it is. This is what I believe it is. She didn't like the fact that we were gay. And she was looking for a reason to fight with us. And
we blocked her so that y'all would think she was the mean and evil one. Mm-hmm. No, I blocked you because I was done with you.
No, because you're a bitch.
Oh no,
you're a fucking bitch. And that's what we got. That's the question Joseph get ready to ask now. Go ahead, ask him, Joseph.
But
ask him the question.
When she did that, it made me stop and think and maybe ask myself this question. And again, I can only ask for the community that I'm a part of. And I can say, I can relate this to gay black men as well. Why is it that when you go to a restaurant, when you go to a fast food restaurant, when you go to Walmart, when you go to anywhere, that there's a black woman behind the counter or a queen, and it ain't hard to tell a queen.
Y'all know what a queen is.
Why is it that the majority of the time they give you an attitude? The majority of the time when you go in the store and you're arguing with somebody, it's either a queen or a black woman. The majority of the time. Not all the time, because some white people will piss you off too, child. And make you, want to reach back into your ancestors' days and slap a slave out of a hut.
Ooh. I ain't did that in a long time.
The majority of the time, and when I say, I have to differentiate because straight black men don't really give you an attitude behind the counter.
No.
I can honestly say I've never really got into it with a straight black man.
Unless it's a really, really
unless it's something
issue.
really, it's
but some black women and some flamboyant black, when we say queen, we mean a flamboyant
gay man
like me with attitude. Got to give you an attitude when they at work. They give you this attitude like
they don't want to be there.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order? And then they look at you like this, and they give you attitude.
Christine, you know what? But see, the thing is, I've been in situations where they just was like, I'm like, you having a bad day? Now, well, smile. Cause when I just walk up on you, like everybody, believe me, I've worked in retail, so I know how that goes. But it's like, you treat everybody accordingly. If the last person pissed you off, then leave it with the last person when they walked away. But I've just went in the grocery store and was like, you having a bad day? No. Well, smile. Like, why you look like somebody just killed your best friend?
Well, I don't even do that. I try to be the best customer that I can be because I've been in stores where I've seen women.
Because I've worked in retail, trust me. Even over the phone doing customer service.
I'm empathetic. And I'm an empath anyway.
I'm like, even when I do when I get a customer service person over the phone and I'm like, okay, I said, listen, before we even go down this road, I used to do what you do. Mm-hmm. So let's try to work this out accordingly.
Yeah, we always do that when we call.
Like, because I know how it works. I know how to get what I want over the phone. Mm-hmm. So let's just. I'm not saying all of that to them, but I try to be. I tell them in a minute, I'm gonna be nice to you, even though I'm pissed. It has nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm. And I used to hate when people called me pissed off at the last person, yelling and screaming at me. So I'm not gonna do that to you. And even in stores, it's the same way. It's like if I see like somebody
that lady at the Family Dollar. It's a lady at the Family Dollar
and she ain't black,
and she nasty.
She ain't black.
Her attitude is nasty as hell.
She white.
But when we come in there, I think we're the only people that she treats nice because you don't have no other choice but to treat me nice.
Because we nice
when I'm treating you nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go in there and we say hi to her. I always say hello. When I'm in the store, I always say, hey, hello, how are you? Whatever, But then you got some stores you go and they be like, all right, come on, let's get this over with. And I'll be like, bitch, don't take me out of my element. Don't make me jump behind that counter, honey, and yank your ass.
I have watched my sister be in stores and speak to people, and they black women, and they look at her, another black woman, and go, "What you so happy about?"
Mm-hmm.
Life. That I woke up today. That I'm alive. When there's plenty of people who went to bed last night and didn't open their eyes today.
And why do queens I'm
not putting it on black women only because, like I said, I have yanked.
Some of the queens, they be like,
wanted to yank.
She thinks she looks
plenty of queens because see, I can tolerate a black woman because I'm a man, so I ain't gonna do but so much.
I can't tolerate no queen, bitch. Queen,
a queen, honey. Oh, we're gonna go.
We gonna fight, honey. You gonna come from behind the register, and we gonna go outside and we gonna fight.
Cause I'm
gonna wait till you get off of work, and I'm gonna be sitting out in the parking lot, and I'm gonna be ready to whoop your ass, queen. Oh, no, 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 no. No, diva. It ain't no diva higher than I. No, diva, no, diva. No, you're not going to. You're not going to try it with me. No queen is. I had that happen to me in ShopRite. Remember I told you? In ShopRite, when I was in ShopRite with my mother one day. We were in the 14 items or less item. And I think my mother had like maybe 2 items over 14. And the guy pointed out, the queen pointed out, this is the 14 items or less. You got 2 items over. And I was like, first of all, why you talking to my mother like that? Well, you're not the customer. I gladly grabbed her right by her collar, just like this. And my mother said, Tramel, let him go. I said, I'm getting ready to yank this bitch. Oh, I'm getting ready to yank. My mother said, the police. I said, I'm going to fuck who over there? I'm getting ready to yank this bitch. And he was like, you better let me go. And then that bitch, all he had to do, I said, all he got to do is swing, honey. All he got to do is swing, and we commenced to fighting.
Yes,
right in goddamn ShopRite.
Like
I do not play that bullshit.
At McDonald's, I told that bitch,
I do not play. I will pull you. We will be in the drive-thru, bitch. I will grab you out of the drive-thru window and yank your ass in the goddamn car. Now you got to go home with me, bitch. Fuck that.
I told that one at McDonald's, bitch. I was in the drive.
Oh, I ain't threatening you. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to yank your ass.
Change your attitude, because, bitch, I'll come in there and dunk your whole entire face in that hot grease.
If I can't find something, I'm going to yank your ass. If I can't find something, I'm going to yank your ass. I guarantee you. I don't play them games. I don't play those games with my kind. Now, one person, you're going to respect me. A diva. You gonna respect me. I don't play those games. I'm getting mad. Damn, I'm mad all over again.
You see, he got his hammer on the side. Flula said, wait. Monte said, there go the hammer.
That's right.
I don't know. I just feel when
I
was in customer service,
here that I'm waiting for to try it with me, honey. It's one queen.
When I was in customer service, I felt like I wanted to give everybody the service that I would want if it was reversed.
Right, because there was
people that gave me attitude, and I still was nice, because I'm like, oh God, it was just.
Remember Mr. Brindell?
Not even him.
I'm
talking about when I worked in the Verizon store and I had to be face to face, and it's always women. It's never men. And when I say that, I mean like a married couple or a girlfriend and a boyfriend. It's always women. It's never the men. The men who should be jumping in my face, who should have something to say, because if I want to hit them or they want to hit me, it could go down.
Because they know you can't hit them.
Not the men. It's always the women.
Because they know you can't punch them in their throat. I'll punch a bitch in the throat, honey.
And he's going along with everything I say. And here
Thank you, Monte.
Here she come with the okie doke. I'm like, but you're not even a Verizon customer, ma'am. You're an AT&T customer. So why are we having this conversation? I don't even have to talk to you.
See, that's why
Thank you, Monte. I'm like, I don't even have to talk to you. And she's steady going on. Oh, you don't like me because I have an attitude? I said, yes, you have an attitude.
Should we give them some daily tips?
I can meet you with mine. And I don't think you want me to meet you with mine.
Should we give them
some daily tips? So I walked away and I told my manager, I said, I'm not dealing with this. I said, he's fine. She's the problem and she's not even a customer. I was like, so you go handle it, because I'm not talking to her no more, because she's going to make me curse her out. I was like, he's fine. He's okay with everything I'm telling him. I'm explaining the service to him. He understands what he's paying for and everything. She's the problem. And I ain't deal with it no more. Even when I was Ubering, the man was like, they jumped in my cab. I took the first person home. They sitting in the cab, and I'm like, now he in the front, she in the back. She in the back popping all kind of shit. And I'm like, lady, you told me this your brother in the front seat, and he quiet. He quiet. He like, so
why?
However you want to do it. And I'm like, hey, Daryl.
Christine said in one of her past lives she was a supervisor at Walmart.
See?
Lord have mercy. Listen, we need to give us some daily tips on
Monica, work on that.
How to treat Yes, Monica, we need for you to do a special daily tips on how people should treat customer service representatives, both in the store and both face to face.
Because I don't understand what people think, especially when I was on the
I don't
phone.
know what y'all think cussing gonna get you. Cussing ain't gonna get you nothing on
Child,
the phone.
there were so many people that I really could have helped and really could have fixed their problems.
And I was like,
really,
I ain't helping you.
Fixing the problem I would do.
Yeah.
But other people that
Turning
I
on
felt
your
deserved
service,
credit
you
and
calling
I
me,
could have
cussing
turned
me
that
out?
cable on, and you cursing me out because you didn't pay the bill.
Right.
Child.
You thought I was gonna turn your service on because you didn't pay the bill, and then you called me
I
being
said right
nasty.
there, nope, you need
Oh,
to
no.
pay $345.
Mhm.
Nope, you need to pay $345.
You know what I used to tell them? I used to be like, all right, get it out your system.
Well, I need to buy food. Well, if I was you, I'd buy the food too.
Right, get it on out your system. Go on and get it
I
out your
wouldn't be
system.
on the phone trying to pay cable.
Yes,
I just
I
wouldn't have
understand.
cable
I know
until
your
was able
service
to pay
wasn't
the bill.
good Thursday. Get it on out your system. Go ahead. But when you finish,
Now, if you called me and
this
said
is what
to
you're
me,
going to have to pay.
Joseph,
Get your
you know
service
what?
turned back on.
I couldn't pay the bill because, you know what? I had to buy food for my kids. And, my food is more important than my cable bill. Is it possible that you could just give me an extension for maybe like 2 weeks till I get paid again?
Sure, Miss Jones. Sure.
Sure, I can do that for you.
Not a problem. I can do that.
But all that, I'm not paying this bill. It's broke anyway.
And then
I upset somebody so bad.
No.
She said the cable don't work and it's broke. I said, well, then if it don't work and it's broke, how did you know we turned it off today?
Exactly.
You didn't call before today.
Okay.
Oh, she was heated, honey. She was ready to.
But no. Then you get the customers that want to be. Then you get the customers that want to ask, well, what's this? And they'll never look at their bill. What's the value pack? What's this? What's this? Why am I paying for this? Y'all, that's what they do when their bill is due.
But I ain't never asked for this.
I ain't asked for this. I ain't asked for this. And then you want us to turn your service back on.
It is 2020. You've had this service since 2012. So you've
been
paying for it since 2012. Nothing's changed. So if you had a problem with that, you should have called us back in 2012.
Right.
Y'all don't understand how people will sit there and try to pick it apart and penny pinch and get a credit. Well, it didn't work for 2 days. And okay, that'll be 2 cents.
I had a lady say, I don't believe y'all turned me off. I said, watch this. I said, Miss Jones, watch this. I said, you watching your TV right now? She said, yeah. I said, what you see on your TV? She said, snow. I said, watch this. And I hit a button on my computer. She said, oh, it's back on now. I said, click, and turned it back off. I said, we turned you off.
No, they would get mad at me because as soon as they tell me that cable is broke anyway, it hasn't worked. I said, well, so if it hasn't worked, how you know we turned it off? Oh, you got a smart ass mouth. No, I'm just.
What is your name?
I'm stating a fact that if it was broke and it wasn't working, how do you know that today was the day that we disconnected you?
Mm-hmm. And if there's an outage in your area, what the hell y'all think we can do at the office?
One lady got so mad at me because she was like, "Ain't nobody in my house order no pono."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Ma'am."
Oh, we used to get that all the time.
I said, "This says big black booty, big black this, big black that, big black this." I don't think that was a mistake because it would order all porno, not just black porno movies. Mm-hmm. But how you know I'm black? Ma'am, let's not even go there, girl. I know you're black. Mm-hmm. You sound very black.
And I can tell you what box it was ordered from, what time and when.
What room? What
time did you go to sleep last night?
Then you know you got them when they go looking for the boxes. And they go, what was that number again? And you tell them. And they go, oh. Well, it still wasn't ordered from that. That's the box in my son's room, girl. Well, then you found the culprit. Okay. Late at night when y'all was asleep, he was watching Big Black Booty.
And why did they order those pornos anyway? Because it was soft porn. It didn't even show nothing.
Yes, they did. The pay-per-view one did.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. Playboy didn't show nothing. But
I don't want the cable company knowing I'm watching porn.
If you ordered from like the Spice channels and stuff like that, if you ordered the porn and paid for it.
We used to have customers call and whisper, I want to order Spicy channel. You want to order what? Oh my God, I used to be like, you want to order what? Excuse me, ma'am, you want to order Spice channel?
Remember the man that used to call and want to get women? He used to call, right? And he used to tell the girls, oh, my Spice channel don't work. So, of course, they got to go to the channel because in the call center, all the channels work for us. So, he'll get them on the phone. They'll change the channel. And they will service working here. Well, tell me what you see. I see, like, he would always get new girls because the girls that was working there already knew that he does this. Well, I see a man and a woman and he's kissing her. Yeah, and what else? What else do you see? Tell me. Come on, tell me what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you see. You like what you're looking at? And then they realize what he's doing while they telling him what they see. People are crazy.
Yes.
People are crazy.
It don't make
And
no
you don't
sense.
realize how crazy people are.
Mm-mm. Until you work for the cable company.
Or
Or until you work
have
for the
to
cell
deal
phone
with them.
company.
You know what? But it wasn't bad. And this is gonna sound.
Was it bad? Cell phone or cable was bad? Which
This
one?
is gonna sound.
Cable was terrible for me.
Probably this is gonna sound. I can't say racist. It's gonna sound. It's gonna sound what it sounds like. I can't say racist. But people with good credit tend not to act the fool like people
Yeah,
that
they don't.
don't have good
People
credit.
with good credit and pay their bill on time. Yeah,
Working for the cable company where anybody could get cable versus working for Verizon that you could only get it for having good service. Those people, when they were angry, they weren't. They were angry, but they were angry to a degree where you can talk to them and have a conversation. Once in a blue moon, you'll get one person that's just out of control, but it still wasn't out of control where they wanted to curse me, my grandmother, my mother, tell me they hope I die from AIDS and all this other stuff like Comcast customers do.
Mm-hmm.
It was still, you don't know what you're talking about. Give me somebody else. I want somebody else. You sound stupid to me. They give you all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's for some reason people with good credit tend to go be mad on a whole different level than people with bad credit or no credit
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get as gangster and ghetto with it.
Joseph, that is racist.
It's not racist.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not because all Verizon customers ain't white. They
no,
black.
no, no. I'm not. Maybe
It's
I'm
not
using the wrong word.
racist.
Maybe I'm using the wrong.
Yes,
listen, I tell y'all this all the time, and I'm being real about this. Everything goes according to class in this world. Y'all think it goes according to race all the time. Race does play a big part in it, but it goes according to class. The more this you have, the better you're treated. The less of this you have, the worse you're treated. That's just life. Period. Point blank. That's just like period. Point blank, Joseph.
Like for example, if people's phones got turned off on Verizon, they would go, "Oh, okay, I forgot to pay the bill," or "Oh, can you just extend me, please, because I don't have the money." Blah 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 blah. But when the cable got turned off, it was, "Well, I'm not paying the fucking bill, and you're gonna turn it the fuck back on." Oh, really? No, I'm not. You need to pay $345. Most of the people with the cell phone was like, "Okay, well, how much is the bill?" And if they didn't, well, can you just explain to me why it's so high? Because I don't ever look at my bill. I just want to know why it's so high. And you tell them, and they be like, "Oh, okay. Can I pay a part of it and then get an extension and blah 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 blah?" Sure, you could do that. I wasn't supposed to do that, but because they were nice, I would. Let me tell you something. I would do stuff sometimes that I wasn't supposed to do if people were nice with me and kept it real.
Me too.
The ones that wanted to get flip at the mouth and flip at the lip and I'll turn it off. Would you like me to turn it off now? Would you like me to have it disconnected right now?
Mm-hmm.
And when they tell me yes, and I hit the button and they hear their TVs go boop, you turned my cable. Didn't you just say you wanted it turned off? Oh, you a smart ass. No, I did what you asked me.
Why are you saying well, Charlene? Because I said things go according to class, because they do. They really do. And see, listen, you people, a lot of people that live in the South don't really understand how, they don't really feel the effects of it. I'm not saying that y'all don't know, because I'm from the South too. But here in the big city, in New York City, if everything goes according to class. You know that, Joseph. Even working for the cable company. Working for the cell phone company. We had VIP. We had the VIP department. We had the department that handled big accounts. Like, I used to talk to Judge Mathis. I used to pay Judge Mathis. Used to call and pay his kids' bill every month.
They got so mad at me because a girl called and said she was Russell Simmons. What do you call her?
Daughter?
No.
Oh, assistant or whatever?
Yeah, his assistant. And I'm like, so? She was like, well, I can't pay the bill. Okay, well. So I told my boy, I said, because she would not let me go, because, he's going to curse her out if I don't turn his phone back on. And she had an attitude. So I was like, no, I don't care. Do you know who Russell Simmons is? I said, yeah, he married to Kimora, and he got 2 daughters. And so he should have the money to pay the bill. That's what I was giving her on the phone. But because the account didn't say Russell Simmons, it didn't say Russell Simmons. So I'm sitting there, and she giving me attitude, I'm giving her attitude. So she was, I need to speak to somebody. I said, hold on. Because that's just what I was like, hold on. And I put her on hold. So I told my boss, I said, she claims she Russell Simmons' assistant and she can't pay the bill. But I don't understand, if he got all this money, why she can't pay the bill. Because she claiming she ain't going to have access to his money until tomorrow, his credit cards and stuff. And she giving me too much attitude. Now, I'm not turning him on. Now, she wants somebody else. Now, if you want to do it, you go right ahead. But I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. So my boss is like,
Joseph, turn it on.
No, because she didn't believe it either. She's like, I said, his name ain't on the account. I said, so if it is him, they got an account under a different name.
Right.
So what happened was, because there's a lot of stars that have Verizon service. Mm-hmm. But when they call, they have to call a certain number. Right. That's what Tramel is telling you. They have to call a certain number so that they get certain representatives. Right. They don't get regular representatives.
There's a whole different department.
There's a whole different department for them where they could do whatever they want and move and shake however they want.
They phones
so
don't
she
never
was
get
used to always doing what she did, but then she got me in the regular customer service, and I'm like, no. So what happened was that she didn't call that number. She called the regular number, so she got me when she's supposed to call a special number. So by not calling that special number, she got regular customer service. So when my boss talked to her, she was like, Joseph, that really was. I said, I don't care. She should have called the right number. She calling me in with all this attitude. Ain't nobody got time for that. Then, when I first started working there, the shade was, that's when Oprah was promoting Obama. And he was on the Oprah show. All the representatives, I don't know how they found out, but they all looked up Oprah's phone number and they looked up Barack Obama's phone number. Child, the very next day, the FBI swarmed the call center, came inside, and everybody who pulled up his phone number got ushered into an office and immediately fired because they weren't supposed to do it. I said, well,
but everything goes, but everything.
Yes, they made a way for me to get hired.
Yes, Justine, everything goes according to when you go to the airport. Who gets priority over
first class?
First class. Who gets priority? You got red, blue. You got this. You got that. You got the priority customer. You got the VIP customers. You got this customer. I'm telling everything goes according. When you go to the supermarket, everything goes according to class. When you go to the hood, Joseph, tell them when you go to the hood, go buy something as simple as coffee. And when you go to the hood, go and buy something as simple as coffee. Coffee is never on sale in the hood. But if you go to ShopRite in the white neighborhood, they always have a sale. You can always get coffee for $5.99.
There's even priority in the hood. How many times have you gone in the store and people be online and that one person walk in and be like, can I have a pack of Newports? And they just give it to them and walk out the door.
Everything in this world goes according to class. Like I said, the more of this you have, the better you're treated.
It shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be that way, but it is. Even with insurance, with health insurance.
You got the good insurance.
You got the good insurance. You get the best health care. Just 6 months ago, I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. Just what? How long has it been? This
right, Melissa. You go into a spa nail salon.
Just 9 months ago.
The best tippers go first.
Right, but let me say this. Just 9 months ago, I was not able to get my medication. Remember y'all? I was telling y'all my insulin costs $214 a month. Matter of fact, let me go downstairs. I'm gonna show y'all something. I need to show y'all something. I need to go get something, child.
Really, he going to get a piece of cake. He ain't fooling me.
I'm going to get that too.
He ain't fooling me.
Shut it up, Joseph.
Now you've got to run downstairs with him. Go ahead. Go. Everybody done left me. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I guess right now it's the Joseph show. Yep, Luna, that's the way it goes. Yep. Right, Melissa. Jomel already know. If one of us goes downstairs, he goes flying down the stairs with us because he think either we leaving the house or he getting something to eat. And if he sees he's not getting neither nor, he'll come running back upstairs to the person that's upstairs, like he's doing right now.
Ooh. Shut it up.
He got a piece of cake in his hand, don't he?
I got to show y'all something. Now, y'all remember back in January, I was trying to raise money to get my insulin. I was telling y'all one insulin pen costs $214, right? I used to have to take 2 insulins. One of these insulin pens costs $246. Y'all see that? This one right here, $214, right? I did not. Now I told y'all also, the best insurance that you can have is Medicaid, right? So just in June, me and my husband got approved for Medicaid. Look at this, y'all. Look.
They don't stop sending them.
I had to call them and tell them to stop sending me insulin. I had to call and tell them to stop sending me insulin. And these, and I brought this up to show y'all that all those people that ain't got no jobs, that ain't got no intention on getting no jobs, that ain't never worked a day in their life, they get better health care than
Hey,
me,
Leslie.
who worked all his life.
Thank you, Christine.
I worked all my life. I've been working ever since I was 13 years old. But without Medicaid, I can't afford this. And the only reason why they qualified me for Medicaid is because my husband is on dialysis. I was blessed and lucky, but there's hundreds of thousands of men and women out there who've worked all their life and they only get Medicare that cannot afford their insulin. And look at what I'm sitting here with. That's what I'm talking about. Everything goes according to class. It goes according to class, y'all. Remember that. Remember that. That's why it's important for everybody to get out and vote. That's why it's important for you to take a pen, because the pen is mightier than the goddamn sword. That's why it's important for you to write to your congressman, write to the people that represent your state, and let them know that you ain't gonna stand for these goddamn welfare recipients that do nothing every year but get over on the welfare system, knowing that they able-bodied and they can work, but they choose not to. I'm talking about some. I'm not talking about all. But y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Y'all see the crackheads out there on the street that get food stamps and go into the store and sell their food stamps. Come on, hood people. And they getting a welfare check. And they getting better Medicare, medical services than me, who worked all his life. That's what pisses me off. That's the shit that pisses me off about this country. People that have to go into doctor's offices and get just simple procedures performed and almost die because they haven't done anything. Because I guarantee you, if Joseph would have been white, and that happened to him, somebody would either be settling a lawsuit or they'd be in court. They'd be in court fighting a lawsuit. You know what they told us? There's nothing you can do. Because this is what happens, and I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. Whenever you go to a doctor's office and have a procedure done, or whenever you go to a hospital and have a procedure done, you have to sign a disclaimer when you are a Medicare or a Medicaid recipient.
I mean, they make you just have a disclaimer for anesthesia.
Yeah, no, sometimes they make you sign a disclaimer for the services as well, because when I went to the hospital about my feet the first time, they made me sign a disclaimer. I wasn't having no procedure done. I was just going to see the doctor. And when I went to the emergency room, they made me sign a disclaimer saying that I would not make the doctors responsible for anything that happened to me. That's what they do to people that are on welfare, or that are on Medicare or Medicaid, because they know we can't afford no other services. So they got your arm like this already. They got your arm like this already. You sitting in the hospital. You sick. You waiting for services. Okay, you sign this. Because we don't read the fine print when we go into the emergency room. All we want to know is we want to get well. All our family knows is they want to get well. All our husbands know, or our wives know is that we want them to just fix it. He can be back there dying. I'm sitting there and I'm reading every goddamn thing, and I expect for him to do the same goddamn thing. Read everything. Make sure you read everything. And this right here, this shit is real. This is real. Just 9 months ago, I wasn't able to afford one of these. And now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's 5 times 4? I got 20 pens. And this ain't all of them. I still got more downstairs in the goddamn refrigerator. They wouldn't give me one pen. I couldn't find one organization to give me one pen. They had organizations that said, "Oh, we'll give you your medication. We'll give you free medication." You know what they said? My income combined with his income is too high, and trust me, our income is less than $3,000 a month. Less than $3,000 a month. I couldn't even get an organization like a nonprofit to give me one damn pen. And now I'm sitting here with 20. There's something wrong with that, y'all. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong in this country. It's something wrong. And there's people dying while these politicians sit around and dictate what we can and can't. Because let's be real. None of these goddamn politicians, according to class. You let one of these politicians get sick and have to go into the emergency room. They're gonna pull them in through a back door, and they're gonna treat them. And it could be somebody in the next bed dying. We gotta do better, people. Especially us black people. Because we don't pay attention. We don't pay attention, and we don't fucking read. And we need to learn how to do that with everything. Because I'm gonna tell you how y'all want to talk about white versus black. You know why white people are more successful than us? Number one, because they're more frugal than us. A lot of them are more frugal than us. They pinch every damn penny. They don't go out and buy 10, 15, 20 pair of sneakers. They have one pair of sneakers for 10 years. Joseph, am I lying?
Mm-hmm.
They have one pair of sneakers for 10 years, child. They have a whole closet full of clothes they have for 15, 20 years. They frugal as hell. They cheap as hell. Y'all think they spend a whole bunch of money. Yeah, have you ever wondered how a black couple can get married and they got to spend their honeymoon in the hotel down the street? Some, and some black people, some white people, they just go and they have a honeymoon and they're able to buy a house. Are they able to buy a house? With no money down. With no money down. Class. Y'all saw the Titanic. What the heifer say? Will we be seated according to class? Will we be getting
Right,
off the
Monte.
boat according to class?
And you know good and well a black person ain't doing that.
Doing what?
Having one pair of sneakers for 10 years.
No, we ain't gonna have one pair of sneakers. It's some of us that have. It's some do. Some do. Because I'm telling you, when my grandmother passed away, the stuff that we found, honey, my grandmother, growing up, I remember my grandmother wearing the same outfit to the supermarket every single time. Because back in my day, you know, elderly woman like my grandmother would get. Your grandmother used to get dressed up to go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Used to put on her little suit, her cute little outfit to go to the grocery store. Back in our day, I never remember my grandmother in anything else but that one suit, and that's what she had, her little special wig, honey, her grocery store wig. She had her grocery store outfit, honey, to go out in. That was it. My father would try to buy her. No, baby, don't buy me no clothes. I got clothes right there. And my father used to be like, but mama.
Child.
What?
Your sister-in-law just got sent home from work.
Who?
Because one person on the job had COVID.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, my Lord have mercy. I know she about to go crazy.
She ain't never take her mask off.
She about to go crazy. Now, let me taste this cake. This is the cake, y'all. This is the cake.
I told y'all he was going to get cake. It wasn't about the medicine and the rent. It was about the cake the whole time.
Mm.
Oh, he tried it, honey.
Take your sweet coffee. That was good, Joseph. The only thing it's missing one thing.
What?
Icing.
I didn't want to put it on.
It would be good. No, it's good like this, y'all. It's good like this. But icing, oh, bang, bang. It would be. Hey, you know you got to eat the rest of this. You know I can't eat the rest of it.
It ain't sweet to me.
No, but I ain't supposed to be eating none of it.
I don't want another piece.
You know my A1C.
I had a piece this morning.
Okay, well, you want to give it to Jomel?
If that's what you want to do, have him hype on.
Jomel like it too.
Oh, Jomel like everything.
Oh yeah, he like anything, child. Jomel, his drink shit shake, honey, if you give it to him. Anyway.
The cake was good. I told y'all it was good. Because he would have had
we late.
If it wasn't good.
We late. You know, we done went over Monica's time. But yeah, guys, I want y'all to think about all the stuff that we talked about.
We didn't go over Monica's time. You was the one ranting and raving.
I'm sorry, Monica. We've been going over your time. But y'all, these are the things that I need for y'all to think about in this upcoming election, and just think about, period. It's not just about the election, but we got to be more proactive, and we got to be much smarter in our thinking and understand and know that everything is according to class. It's according to class. And I'm not talking about the way you dress and all that stuff. Child, classy. Child, we can sometimes dress classy, and sometimes we can dress dirty or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your status, what you have in your bank account, not the items in your house that appreciate with value, that depreciate with value. That don't mean nothing. Your sneakers and all that stuff, that don't mean shit. I'm talking about this. What generates into money? We need to start thinking about investing in Bitcoin and all different types of things. We need to start getting our money up. And don't blame the man, and don't blame the system for you not being able to get your money up, because there's plenty of ways you can get your money up. Hell, me and my husband, we trying every single day to get our money up.
And on that note,
we're going to get on out of here.
Y'all make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course right here on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button, and if you want to be part of the McRae Kingz Kingdom, hit that join button. If you don't see the join button, look for the link in the description box. Any and everything you need from McRae Kingz is also in the description box. And we are going to go over to MJ&J family right now and listen to her daily tips for the day. Make sure you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember,
It's Team McRae.
all damn day. Later, y'all.
Later. And no, I'm not talking about getting hood rich. I'm not talking about getting hood rich. Who said that? Melissa. She said you ain't talking about getting hood rich. No.